Hey, what's up guys? The rank 89 player in the world has a Sparky deck that's power level will drastically increase after the balance changes. Minions will be harder to catch and defend than ever before. This deck has Sparky, Skeleton Army, Evolved Bats, and Minion Horde to bait out your opponent's zaps and arrows. The reality of Clash Royale is you don't always get good matchups. And because this fast-moving deck is difficult mechanically to defend, even if your opponent has a matchup advantage, there are ways to win, which makes Sparky one of my favorite decks to push up with, especially when I'm lower on trophies. And you get a lot of free fast wins into people that decide to spam too much into your mini pack and Sparky and beatdown decks. It's time to force mistakes out of opponents with our fast moving cards when they have good matchups and assert dominance against beatdown players with free fast wins. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. So I was looking at a lot of different Sparky decks, and most of them that have Minion Horde are also paired with Spear Goblins, Goblin Gang, and Goblin Giant that are all getting a nerf in the balance changes. This deck, it actually has a couple cards that got buffed. So if you guys remember, Mini P.E.K.K.A got a huge health buff, and it's a lot better than it was before, and it survives, and it just cleans up whatever the opponent drops if they overcommit into it. Also, another thing about this deck that makes me happy is, of course, the marvelous minion buff that is about to happen. A 33% speed increase means that these minions are gonna be moving. So obviously, if we're playing against another Sparky deck, this is a bit unfortunate because I think he's gonna reset our Sparky dies. But there's still a possibility of us putting in a wild amount of work here with him dropping a spell on the Skeleton Army instead. Please. That was a great Skeleton Army on his end. That was a super, super smart play on his end for sure. We go bats early, and then we'll see what we can do. We can kite this to the other lane, and then also soak up the Sparky shot, and then go Minion Horde afterward and still get a good trade. I think the Sparky might straight up die before it gets a hit because the minions are making moves. And then the Minion Horde is splitting for offense. What the heck? That was better than I could have ever envisioned. That was legitimately awesome. And if we arrows, I believe the minions are going to kill that too. Yo, I'm locked in right now for the first game of the day. This guy's a top 900 player looking at the rank at the banner. And, you know, it feels good to pull off plays that might even impress him. I'm not 100% sure it would, but I'm impressed by myself. So I'm happy that worked. Sometimes it will just fall into a chaotic sense that you are looking at yourself and you're like, well, that could have been a lot better. And in that interaction, I don't think I could have even hoped for anything better than that. Also, we got Tornado out of him, which is obviously not a card that he wants to be cycling. I'm going to go Bats to get to the evolution a little bit faster. And he loses this Valkyrie for sure. So I can go and kite that to the other side with the Giant and see if he wants to go Sparky, because we might be able to Minion Horde behind this and then like arrows. Oh, what? I was going to say arrows and Executioner, like maybe, but like I can't now. Like, bro, I was going to arrows and Magic Archer and have like arrows, whatever he's dropping, and then he drops something I can't. Man, that's brutal. I can't believe he would do that. I mean, I can. It's Clash Royale, but that's criminal behavior. He doesn't have Zap, so he's going to lose the Mega Knight and the Executioner. So the good thing is we should be able to kill the Mega Knight with another jump, which is awesome. We're going to go Evolve Bats other side. We're going to go Giant off to the side, and then we're also going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. Drop as much as we possibly can. I'm obviously going to Zap and hopefully hit a Skeleton Army here. I wonder if our Sparky... No, our Sparky dies, but it's fine. He dropped both of his anti-air responses on the right side, so he'll lose the Valk as well, I think. See how this goes. Maybe I just let this go, and then Sparky here, so the Executioner doesn't lock on anything important. And then just let the Magic Archer die. If I Giant in front of this, how does that go for us? We go Giant, Bats, Mini P.E.K.K.A. maybe. We have Evolved Zap here. I think we go Bats. And then we wait with our arrows. I'm not going to do anything else. This is fine for right now. Not great, but we'll take what we can get. He's also spending a lot of Elixir here, so got some damage. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not good, though. I guess I got to go for another Sparky here into that. The Valkyrie is going to be a nuisance. He has Magic Archer, so that's his only air response after cycling that. We could go and drop Bats on this, and then Evolve Zap, and also go Arrows, but then I'm just going to get cooked by a Skeleton Army. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Such a menace. He's such a menace. All arrows here so we can clean up the skeleton, so maybe we can hit the Executioner if we're lucky. Oh, it didn't happen. Oh, this is awful. This might be a loss here, guys. I was playing so well until I wasn't. I think I have to Evolve Zap to clean that stuff up. Skeleton Army off on the side so we can clean up the Exy and then have everything move together so the Sparky hit everything. This guy's annoying with it. He's annoying with it. That's all I'm going to say. Clean up the Skeleton Army with the pre-arrows, and we don't get it. Oh, wait, the Giant's putting in work, though. Oh, my gosh. Yo, That's crazy damage. All right, if I just step another Sparky and I kill the Executioner, can we go other side and do this? Because we might be able to clean up all of his cards here. It's going to be difficult for him to get a good trade. He zaps as well. That makes sense. Does my Sparky hit? I hope so. Good. Awesome. All right, he's going to all in with a Mega Knight probably. He kind of has to. And then we can just kite it with a Giant. And we're going to arrow zap probably? I don't even think this matters though. It's like mini P.E.K.K.A. Clean this up with an evolved zap. Yo, baby, we got it. Let's go. We won the mirror matchup. And I think that the matchup was definitely a bit more sketchy for us than I wanted. Because bro had Executioner with the Magic Archer, and he had Zap too. So it's like my bait cards are not making the moves they wanted to. And it still worked out because of a phenomenal start, and I played well at the start, and then I think we both played around the same level for the rest of the game. So we carried that advantage and took the dub. Y'all have to let me know down below in the comment section, have you seen a top 1000 player run a more mid-ladder deck? Because that amount of splash damage with Sparky is unreal. Okay, Elf 2.0 for the second game of the video. Let's lock in. So hopefully we can have an even faster game than the last one, because the last one took for freaking forever. What? Okay. I wasn't talking about having a speedy Dark Goblin sprint into my face like that. That thing was moving a mile a minute. That thing was going crazy quick. So I might be able to go for a Sparky in the back and build up a big push. And I want to protect the tower that's a bit lower. Even though I have more damage on the left side, it definitely makes more sense for me to go to the right. Come on! Oh, yes! Just like that. That's what I'm talking about. I think Clash Royale heard me complain. The Clash Royale gods have listened to me. All right, so since he's going to have Dark Goblin, we just arrows that immediately. And then we have our bats survive, hopefully. If we have like 2 bats surviving, that's enough for me because we can clean up the goblins with one of them. And then the Sparky's not going to waste its shot. GG, baby. Okay, so that probably shouldn't have happened. But that is truly a Clash Royale moment of all time. If you play Sparky, you can get opponents to mess up because it's just one of those cards that if they misplay something even once and your Sparky survives or like a mini P.E.K.K.A. survives, it's good game. They can't do anything about it and they get blasted to shame. I'm glad that we had such a fast game after the first game taking freaking forever. Pushing up quick is Sparky's specialty, which we didn't get to see in the last match. Okay, now we're playing against a ranked 623 player in the world. Every game in a row. Let's go. Obviously, the first game we played against a top 1000 player, we were able to win. The second game was very fast. And this one, ooh, we are speedrunning yet again, but in a different way. I'm going to go bats plus giant because the bats will probably be able to force out something in the air like a baby dragon or electro dragon. And that doesn't do enough damage to kill the giant. So I like that. I could straight up mini P.E.K.K.A. on top of the wizard. And also, why? Why are you a diabolical mad lad with wizard in your deck? No! Wait, yes! Wait, this is so good! The skeleton army is cooking him. And we forced the arrows out. Okay, the concept of dropping the minions behind the golem is very important. Because the minions, most of them will not get damaged or die if you drop them behind the golemite. Notice how the damage happens if it's in front of the golem, not necessarily in the back. I'm going to go for a giant here. And it's kind of annoying that I can't see the top health of the king tower. I can see that it's like 4481 right now, but it's annoying if you aren't able to see the entire number and you're like, what is it? I'm wondering what the exact thing is with a cursory glance. Wait, what? Sneaky golem, bro. He's truly sneaky golem. He's the sneakiest golem. Anyway, we're going to just use our mini P.E.K.K.A. and we should be good here. Obviously, we're losing the tower, but we've taken 2, so it's not that much trouble for me. Wait. This is starting to become a little bit more trouble for me. He's going to become a troublesome lad. We're going to get a lot of skeletons love, though. Yo, he's arrowing. I wonder if we could just go giant bats. Because again, like if he goes witch or wizard, it just doesn't have that much damage per second. And he has to go for the bats counter. You can't just let the bats go. If you let the bats go, you're dead, bro. Oh, he's going for the bats kill, but he's not even killing the bats. I'm not going to arrows. I'm not going to disrespect him like that. I don't even need to spend that elixir. That's the other cool thing about this deck. If your opponent, even if they're top 600, they don't have enough elixir to deal with the giant and the bats are evolved, they're going to have to spend a lot of extra elixir, usually 5 elixir if they don't have arrows to counter the evolved bats. And if they do that, then they have nothing for the giant, so the giant just does massive damage. So if you're sick of people going golem and elixir golem and single elixir first play, even if they're a top 600 player like this guy, you'll beat him with this deck. Having the absurd firepower of Mini P.E.K.K.A and Sparky beats most golem and beatdown decks easily. Okay, this guy's got Wizard in the banner, and we're ready to ride on to the next one and hopefully not play into Wizard plus Witch and annoying cards that might kill my Minion Horde. Minion Horde better be popping off. Okay, wait, this is Expo. 100% Expo. I just cycled Sparky in the back first play. He's got Expo on their side and make me go like bats. Oh, damn. Wait, this isn't that bad. Defensive Expo? I'll take that. And I'll drop a giant here to tank and then maybe even go bats. He doesn't have archers, so this could be an opportune moment for us to go in for something else. Maybe we zap this. I don't know. I don't really think I'm breaking through. The zapping that might make the most sense. It's unlikely that we're going to be able to kill much more than the knight there, but I'll take what I can get. Also, I've identified that his best answer to us right now against the evolved bats is going to be fireballing, because the Electro Spirit does not kill the evolved bats. So if we can force out the fireball with the Minion Horde, and then we arrows the archers, and then we have evolved bats, we might just win the game. That could be our win condition here. It's a nice functionality to have two cards that work so well together. Anyway, he's going to log and hit nothing, so that's funny. And he uses Electro Spirit, so now the bats could pose some problems. He will lose the archer as well. And the other one's just not going to do that much damage. No Electro Spirit, no log. So I think we have to use and abuse the fact that we can use our skeleton army here and then bats as early as possible. We got to get these bats down. Oh, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. We might be cooked, my guys. Unless... Oh, it doesn't hit the tower! No! I'm so fried. I'm so fried. I was optimistic. I was feeling it for a second, guys. I totally thought those archers were torched. I don't see any universe where this game is going to go well for us. If I go Sparky back, he might just expo me. I mean, and wait last second, then giant right before it pops. Guess there's that. Starting to not slouch up anymore. Maybe I'll be able to play better too. All right, I could go evolve bats here. It just doesn't seem worth though. The giant's gonna force something. Yeah, we got the Tesla out anyway, so I knew that if he's gonna drop something, I didn't want to spend extra elixir into that if he was gonna deny the giant hit. Use Electro Spirit, that's fine, getting that out of cycle. Guess he's just going to annoy me with this. Go Fireball for sure, right? Yeah, that's what we expected. Skeleton Army, fine, but I definitely want to go just giant and build up 2 pushes. Probably our best way of winning is building up the biggest push that we possibly can. And then getting the good arrows here. Getting as much as we can with the Evolve Zap. Going in for bats here. No log and cycle. I think we might have cooked him. Come on, bats. Sparky's hitting the tower. The Electro Spirit does reset the Sparky though, right? Oh, there's no way. Okay, wait. We have to keep going in. Because he's going to Fireball cycle me, and I lose. I need this giant to get hit. Mini P.E.K.K.A here. Gotta cycle back. Zap here. Get a skeleton army in the middle. He's going to log. Mini P.E.K.K.A still alive? We might have cooked him. Because if I play defensive, I think he just Fireball cycle me. I needed to keep up the offense. We barely walk away with a win. Let's go, Sparky. I love you. I can't believe how clutch Sparky can be. This isn't even a deck that I play that regularly or anything, and it feels like it's carrying hard. The main thing that you guys might have noticed is the huge amount of damage that I had to take and a whole bunch of split lane pressure that I had to do so I didn't give him too much spell value. It was a necessity to be up elixir and make sure we applied pressure on both points so he didn't have enough elixir to cover both sides. Okay, bro's got Cannoneer, and this is what we want to see because I love splitting up bait cards into that instead of an Electro Spirit log like Expo strategy in the last game. We finally get something that's more in our element. Also, we caught the miner with the skeleton army that he has to defend. He spent 3 elixir, I spent 3, but we're going to get another 3 with the cannon dropped early. Also, we might be able to hit the cannon, so then he's not going to have cannon in cycle. No, this time he actually hits the rocket. No, not like this game. Not like this. All right, I'll have to go bats, get a snowball out of cycle, and then giant minion horde his butt. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. Okay, wait. We got 2 elixir. Maybe not that bad. It could be worse. He doesn't have rocket in cycle. He also probably has no way of carrying this minion horde. No! He has royal delivery! What is this game doing to me right now? We're so cooked. I got no damage. It literally got 0 damage. Maybe I got some brain damage there, guys. I don't know. My mental is not doing great. I got some mental boom here. I'm gonna Ice Spirit that. That's what we did last time. How did my skeleton go back over the river? I don't know how that happened. Anyway, we're gonna get rocketed for sure, so it's fine. The bats will put in work against the miner, and they'll do decent against the tower too. So I might just mini pack it with it, to be honest. But he has to respond to that. That's a good delivery for him. He doesn't want to rocket. Zap? Nah, I can't. I could zap skeletons, maybe. Oh, imagine a universe where we get a Sparky shot because I zap skeletons. Well, now he knows I'm frisky like that. Now he knows I'm a wild child. Now he might be scared of me. That's what we're hoping. Like, I'm not even hoping for damage. I'm just hoping to scare him and spook him. Must be like, Jake, you're an idiot, and you're an idiot I don't want to be played against. If we cycle 2 giants, it could work. That's also another play. If we split Minion Horde and cycle 2 giants, it might not be that bad. Okay, this is looking good. We Sparky Giant. He's rocking the Giant. He's just declaring that he doesn't need his elixir, apparently. Split the Minion Horde. Mini pack on one side, maybe? Putting up a lot of stuff here. Ooh, that is really bad for me, isn't it? Asking for a friend. Wait. If we can somehow just kill the cannon, it might not be that awful. I obviously need to zap that so that we can kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. Can you get bats down? Nah. You get a delivery from him pretty much on the left side, and then maybe get bats evolution. Put in work. I don't think they're going to do enough because they just died to the cannoneer. It's a rough life out here. How am I supposed to win this matchup? This might be 100-0. I think it probably is. Cycle a giant early so it doesn't get rocketed, maybe. I do have zap evolution, though. All right, cycle this. Go bats. I do think with enough stuff, if the Sparky just shoots on top of the knight. Oh, he did? Pretty good. Split skeleton army so then we can force elixir. Zap's not going to do crap. I think we have to go other side here too. This might be okay with a zap evolution and also arrows. Like if we can just break through the cannon. I think that's the game plan. It's just killing the cannon and then somehow forcing out the delivery and then going bats afterward. And then split skeleton army. Like this might be able to do something if he just messes up and overcommits on the skeleton army on the other side and we just like continuously split our spam. This might do enough. I just have to keep splitting stuff though. That's really the only way I win. I literally just have to keep splitting stuff. We're doing a ton of damage. Wait, we're kind of winning right now. I mean, it's not going to be for long because he's going to rocket me. Bats here. Split a skeleton army again. I mean, if I just split up enough stuff, can I win? There's no way, right? It shouldn't be possible. Evolved Ice Spirit's going to be such a pain in the butt. It's like more zaps for more damage. Bats on the miner so we limit the amount of damage you can get. I mean, I'm literally going to lose a rocket cycle. I need to get arrows damage here. I need arrows damage now. I can't kill anything. I can't do it. Oh, we caught the miner. Kind of big. Rocket coming through. Arrows here. Logs also not hitting my tower. If he rockets me, I just lose, though. Don't you dare rocket me right now, bro. You won't. You can't. You wouldn't. Oh, is it going to come down in time, though? Oh, the skeleton hit. I don't know if that was enough, but I think the skeleton cooked him. Like, I'm 90% confident without that skeleton hit, I would have died. So it's possible to beat Rocket Road Delivery. I just don't think this happens 9 times out of 10. You guys caught it on a good day where we somehow were able to win it and also got someone to miss a rocket in the first game of the rocket shenanigans. Wow. Extraordinarily polarizing perspectives. You get the fastest wins ever, or the longest and hardest matches of your life if you somehow match into Rocket, but you can still win if you split up your stuff apparently. I'm not gonna lie, in almost all of my matches when I wasn't playing Sparky, I haven't played against Miner Rocket and it seems like over 30 or 40 games. But I guess it's nice knowing that this deck can crush its hardest counters. Blast the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.